Soul family, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Wishing you a very happy new year 2024. I'm going to do a 2024 reading. So if you are seeing this reading is meant for you. But uh, I advise you not to look at too many people's psychic readings, tarot readings, and all of those videos. Like I don't advise to look at like many videos to get your reading. That is because you will not resonate with everyone's message, right? And you will not be able to focus on one message. It will be all over the place. So if you are watching 2024 reading by any tarot reader, any energy person, spiritual healer, I advise you to only look at maybe one or two people, not more. So if you've already watched, let's say 2, 3, 4 videos of 2024 reading, then don't watch this unless you still want to. And if you are taking in all these messages from different people, I advise you to write it down so that you can actually focus on what the message is and not have it all over the place. But if this is your first 2024 reading, then I welcome you wholeheartedly, and I hope the message in this reading resonate with you, and I hope that you are able to take it home and apply it, because it is going to be a very good year for many of us. So the overarching theme of 2024, hi Jyoti, hi Aryan, the overarching theme of 2024 is related to is related to planet Saturn. So as you all might know, the planet Saturn is signifying hard work, humbleness, doing the homework. So everything, uh, if you take it to the bits and pieces, the very, you can say, nitty gritty is the word. So if you're working on something, that planet advises you to not take any shortcuts, because they are not going to be helpful for a long term. So the planet Saturn helps us go to the nitty gritty, go to the most basic things, and do the, I don't want to say hard work, but yeah, sometimes it can be hard work. Do the work, and then when you do all those things, you are heavily rewarded for the long term. So that is the overarching theme of 2024. If you remember, the overarching theme of 2023 was coming out. It was coming out with your experiences, coming out with your authenticity, coming out with your whatever you have gone through. It can be negative or positive. It was. So for a lot of different authorities, figures in 2023, they were outed. And we saw, like, not only in the pop culture, not only online, not only on TV, YouTube, people coming out and telling that, okay, I worked in Disney and this is how they treated me, this is how there was so-called abuse. I learned that you can't say these words because your videos get blocked. So anyway, right? So all these authorities got outed in 2023, and we got to know about so many things. And also, in a big way, the UFO disclosure that has begun in a very big way. Other than that, and you might have also had all these themes in your personal life, in your workplace as well, where people came out and told that this person is being rude to me or whatever it was. And now in 2024, it's all about doing the groundwork, doing your homework, being humble, not taking any shortcuts, and all of that will be rewarded heavily. So I pulled out some cards, and the first card that comes is the Waterfall. It's the Six of Forces. So as you can see, waterfalls are a place of abundance, right? And a lot of force, a life force. So again, here the message is to use your life force to move forward, and to use everything that you can to make your way. right? And water, as you know, makes its way with time. So if there is a huge rock and if there is a water flowing into that rock, there will be a time when the rock will be cut and a way will be made. But it takes time, right? And persistence and consistency. So that is what is required for this year as well. A lot of time put into things that you want to manifest, a lot of work, consistency, persistence, all of that is required. And know that it is possible because one day water does cut through. So it is possible. And there is a lot of abundance around water, right? And on the other hand, there can also be a lot of destruction around water. So if your life force is used in a way that is destructive, instead of putting energy into constructive things, it can lead to a lot of destruction, right? And the next card that I have here is the Three of Wands in reverse. So as you can see, there is a person who is just looking out into the distance. There is an element of water once again, and then there is a landscape. So this just tells us that there can be certain obstacles. As you can see that he's standing on a cliff and he cannot move forward. So yes, there can be some obstacles, there can be some difficulties that arise, but know that those difficulties, those obstacles don't arise just to block you. They are there to help you grow, help you learn about yourself. Again, inner work, right? Doing the groundwork, doing the homework. Again, those obstacles are there to help you grow, to help you um, learn things, to help you get to know yourself on a deeper level and get to know the path on a deeper level. And this this also gives us a message to actually scope out what is there, right? Scope out the plans that you have for your future and see what possibilities are there and what you can do. So you can actually sit down for 2024, make proper plans for things and follow them through step by step, right? Rather than jumping to conclusions, rather than just doing hit and trial, rather than following shortcuts. So just scope out everything, make proper plans and follow them rationally, follow them step by step, use your intuition as well and use the guidance, use intuitive guidance wherever you can get it from, and you will be able to scope out and then uh, fulfill your plans, as Saturn says, after you're done with your inner work and done with your whatever work that was involved, right? The next is our keepers of the light, Melchizedek. So this is a very you can say ascended master, and ascended masters are higher beings who are there in the spirit realm, and they are there to help us um, progress, help us ascend basically. And currently Melchizedek is helping humanity ascend on a collective level. And when he is there, he again, this is again going with the theme of inner learning, inner growth. And the card says, you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. Again, inner study is again an overarching theme for 2024. So you need to be going inside. Again, when those obstacles come, when those difficulties arise, go inside, go inwards, and learn the higher spiritual concepts. Learn how you can work with energy, how you can work with your own intuition, how you can move forward. Again, I have started doing human design, so you can also look into that. I highly recommend it. Learn about your own path. Again, many people don't know what their path is, right? So learn about your path, and that will really help you going forward in 2024. So as we can see, there are themes of um, inner knowing, self-knowledge, uh, future planning, using your intuition, and working consistently and being persistent. And then all of those efforts will be highly rewarded. And if if you are around 28, 27, 28, 29, 30 years of age, or if you are around 60 years of age in 2024, then it is going to be a double whammy of Lord Saturn for you in this year, because these are the years of your Saturn return, where Saturn brings big changes into your life, where there are changes like changing the country, moving to another place, changing jobs, or getting married, having kids. So big changes, big life changes, and those changes again bring a lot of inner growth for you. And if you are in these age ranges in this year, then this guidance becomes all the more important for you, and I hope that this really helps you going forward. So, Naidu Kushal says, is he also called as Metatron or Enoch? I'm not aware of that. I'm not aware of this exact name. Metatron, I've heard it, but I'm not sure if he's the same as Melchizedek or not. This he does signify sacred geometry, as you can see behind him, and on his chest there is a star-shaped geometry. So he does signify sacred geometry. Also, like if you see sacred geometry around you, or if it enters your life in some way, or you can consciously adopt sacred geometry in your life in order to get more of his energy. And how these symbols of sacred geometry helps us is that there is energy codes, or you can say energy coded into those symbols, and these symbols act as a subconscious instruction to us. So just by looking at this symbol subconsciously, there is an instruction process or a suggestion that happens to our subconscious mind, and that is how we are affected by these symbols. So there can be positive and negative symbols as well. So in this case, this is a sacred geometry which does do something when you place it around where you spend most of your time. So yeah, there is an element of sacred geometry. Now I don't know if it is Metatron or Enoch, so you might want to look that up. So that is all for 2024 reading. If it resonates with you, do let me know in the comments. And if you have any more questions, also do let me know. So someone is asking a question about getting married to a particular person. I don't know that. This is not a personal reading. And even with the personal reading, I don't think that you can tell all of these things. Because getting married to a particular person is your choice. You can always say no or yes, depending on what you want. So it is not a personal reading. And also following up on Naidu, okay, God, thank you for sharing this information. Those cards even have Sanat Kumar. Yes, Sanat Kumar is also there in these cards. Let me get that card. So here I have all these cards. Yes, he's there on the third place, sitting here on top. So he is a light being, basically. Again, he says light activation, that you can see it. So it says, shine your light, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Again, this is about internal guidance and shining your light, which is what we are doing when we are healing ourselves, when we are removing the layers of conditioning, removing the layers of the things that we have absorbed from everybody and lost our authentic self, right? So when you do some inner work, you are obviously shining your light. So yes, again, I don't know much about him as well, but he looks to be someone who is very much, you can say, ascended masters, right? And there are some favorites that I have in here. I really love this deck. Some of them are, one of them is Krishna, mostly because I follow them personally, but also Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael also, I follow him personally, and I have received a lot of one-to-one information, one-to-one communication from him. And Lord Ganesha, again, one-to-one communication. So yes, there is Commander Ashtar as well here, Master Jesus. Again, these are a lot of different cards, and I really love the artwork on these. Highly recommend if you want to start with psychic readings yourself, you can get them. Okay, so how do we come to know about existence of ascended masters? Through meditation? Yes. So meditation is one way you can communicate with your ascended masters. Now, ascended masters are available to everyone, regardless of your religion or whatever it is that you believe in. There are ascended masters for everyone. Basically, all of them are the same God energy, but it's just that, they are being, you can say, what do you call, they are being assigned to different things. So you can say one person is assigned to one thing, and the another person is assigned to something else. So let's say that if you want um, spiritual guidance, if you want spiritual knowledge, then you might want to reach out to Lord Krishna, because he's the master of, spiritual sciences. And like that, you can just reach out to a particular ascended master, and rest assured, like, be assured that they are listening to you. They are always listening to you. And anyway, even if you don't reach out to a particular ascended master, somebody is always listening to you. There are your spirit guides, your guardian angels, etc., whatever you call it according to your faith, or whatever you believe in. And there is a part of your energy as well which is present in the spirit realm, and you can speak to that as well if you don't want to believe in someone external. And be rest assured that you will be listened to, and you will receive communication from there. So yes, there are particular ascended masters you can reach through meditation, through journaling, through by using your psychic abilities, using your intuition. You can reach out to them through particular rituals, particular prayers, even through past life regression therapy. Whenever I conduct these sessions, people usually come up with an ascended master, and sometimes it's an ascended master that they didn't even believe in, and they are there just standing and giving them guidance that they need. So there are multiple different ways that you can reach out to them. And yes, cards are one way as well. So again, my favorite cards, a lot of different cards. Is the story of Ganesha's head being replaced by elephant true story? I don't know. I don't know about that. As per your channeling or speaking with, no. We don't talk about these things, and it's also not like a live conversation, so I can't say. But I don't know if it's a true story or not, but that's the depiction of Ganesha that we have with the elephant head. And if you believe in energy, how energy manifests things, then you can just think of any random shape, and if you believe in it strongly enough, it can become your deity, it can become your angel. So you can believe in any random shape, and if enough people put their energy into it, it can manifest as a deity. So yeah, who is to say if it was real or not, if it is real right now, right? So yeah, that is all for today. I will see you next time. And I also wanted to give you the discount for the New Year reading. If you want a personal reading for yourself, month by month breakdown, and I will be looking into what is coming up for you in 2024. And you can also ask any question that you have, any particular question that you have, you can also ask that, and I'll also include that in. You can ask who your ascended masters are, and I can channel that for you. So it is a all encompassing reading, all in one reading, and that you can get, and there are $24 off until January 5th. So you can order before or on January 5th, and I need around 3 hours, 3.5 hours to conduct that. So I will be telling you by which date you will be getting your reading, and you are free to read your reading and then discuss it with me over DMs. And you can order that from the link in bio. You will see a page with offerings, and you can see the newer reading there. And yeah, so that's all for now, and I'll see you next time. Wishing you a very happy new year. And I am bringing a lot of different types of content, especially on YouTube. So especially in Hindi. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.